ocean holds many secrets, but some are more terrifying than others. In 1924, the crew of the SS Watertown experienced something that would shake them to their core. A story of death and of two lost souls that refused to leave. Sailors James Courtney and Michael Meehan had been assigned a routine but dangerous task, cleaning the ship's oil tank. It was a job they had done many times before, but this time something went terribly wrong. Toxic fumes filled the confined space. Before anyone could react, both men collapsed, gasping for air, their bodies writhing in agony. By the time their fellow crew members arrived, it was too late. Maritime tradition dictated that the dead must be buried at sea. Wrapped in weighted canvas, the bodies of Courtney and Meehan were lowered overboard, disappearing into the dark abyss of the Atlantic. The crew mourned their loss, but their souls did not rest. At first, everything seemed normal, but within days the horror began. A sailor, keeping watch late at night, noticed something unusual in the water. He leaned over the railing, and what he saw froze him in terror. There, just beneath the waves, were two ghostly faces staring up at him. The first sailor refused to believe his eyes, until others saw the same thing. Each night, as the ship sailed forward, the ghostly faces followed, drifting just beneath the surface, watching, waiting. The crew tried to ignore them, but the more they did, the closer the faces seemed to get. The captain, skeptical of his men's claims, decided to prove them wrong. He ordered a sailor to take a photograph of the water where the faces appeared. What developed would become one of the most famous paranormal photographs in history. Soon after, the SS Watertown docked in New Orleans, and the haunting abruptly stopped. The ghostly faces were never seen again. But the question remains, were these the restless souls of Courtney and Meehan? Or was the sea itself playing a cruel trick on the minds of those who dared to gaze into its depths? To this day, the SS Watertown's ghostly faces remain one of the greatest maritime mysteries ever recorded.